Let me ask you, what actually goes on when a Muppet actually gets thirsty? Huh? Hey, you guys, thanks so much for clicking on the video. Thank you for being here. Listen, I know you're looking on the screen like, who in the heck is this? Child, this is really, this is a session. This is a session. It ain't going to be nothing nice. It ain't going to be nothing PC. It's not going to be politically correct at all. So listen, for the faint of hearts, you may want to leave now. I'm going to give you a few moments to do that. Just click on off. Click on off because you see who's up there. Her name is Deborah Williams, and she is a friend of the show of the Real Housewives of Potomac. Okay? And she's a bit thirsty. But along with that, I have some things I need to say. And then Miss Deborah actually needs a true lesson in reading and dragging. And this may fill in the blanks for some of these folks who are actually out here in the audience watching. So, like I said, the faint of heart, you may want to leave now. You may want to leave now if you are faint of heart. I thought long and hard. I said, you know what? How do I want to actually approach this? I said, do I want to approach this as a pre-recorded video, or do I want to actually go live and really just let my mouth do what it does? And I think that's the way that I want to go. I think I want to just talk. I have some points that I want to hit on, but I didn't want to go by a script or anything like that. I just want to talk, and I want to just let my mouth say what it wants to say. So here's the thing. Let me give you the short of this, okay? What's up, Jay? Let me give you the short of this. Deborah is a friend to the show of Ashley Darby, okay? Everybody knows Ashley Darby is nobody's friend other than Michael Darby. That's the only friend that she actually has on the show, period. Okay? So we got this whole thing where this past week, this child here, this Deborah is basically coming for Candace Dillard, who is a main cast member of the Real Housewives of Potomac. I'm going through this for the people who may not watch Potomac. You don't have to click off. Hey, my Kevin. What's up, Kevin? You don't have to click off if you don't watch Potomac. Trust me, there's something in here for you. There's a key in here for you because I'm just going to throw the whole damn kitchen at y'all. So that's just the way it's going to be. But Deborah came out with this whole thing that Candace's husband was flirting at her. Candace's husband did not flirt with her. Bravo is so shady that during the show, they literally went on and as she's talking, because what she did was Ashley brought her to a function where Candace was so that she could basically go at her. Shady. But Bravo shady, baby. Bravo have their picks. Candace is actually one of their picks. Say what you want. And while she was telling the lie on Chris, which is Candace's husband, they were showing footage, beautiful bean footage, of Chris paying the whore dust. Paying her absolute dust. Here goes the t-shirt. You are lying. Lying. And in the midst of it, I know y'all are like, what is all this Muppet stuff? Candace, now Candace is an old nasty piece of reader, okay? Candace wouldn't even buy the bait. Candace said, I ain't doing it. I don't go back and forth with Sesame Street characters. And I fell out. And that's what the whole Muppet thing is about. This child here, literally, it's like, girl, some things you can't even argue with. So Deborah is watching the show in real time like we are. Now, I understand that you when you were saying the lies and doing all that, you don't really know what's going on. You know, you're doing these little blind interviews for these little commentary splices and all of that. But you're sitting home, Deborah, watching this in real time like we're watching it in real time. Candace called you a Sesame Street character. She just said it to her girls, and she didn't want no smoke. She just basically paid you dust at that function. You done sat up with your ears and watched the show back on Sunday like we did, and then you took to Twitter. You took to Twitter and you made a video in which you put yourself up here and you think you're reading Candace back by going and getting Elmo and the Cookie Monster. And you did a little video. You thought you was breaking it up. You actually thought you were breaking it up. And see, I'm going to tell you exactly why you weren't breaking it up. I'm going to tell you exactly where you made your missteps, because obviously Ashley hasn't been a friend to you, because if Ashley was a friend to you, she would have never let you set yourself up, because that's how we actually got here. I'm going to explain some things. And you know what? Let me just I'm going to break into another part of my personality, because I'm going to have to really lean on this. This is what's getting ready to happen. I'm ready to just go on and clean you on up. I'm going to clean you on up, Miss Deborah. I'm going to clean you up, and that's just how it's going to be. And I hope you walk away with some knowledge of how this thing really works. We're going to talk about reading, roasting, gagging. While I clean you up, we're going to clean it up. We're going to clean it up. You need something, sis. You need somebody on your side, honey, to tell you the truth. You've been sitting out here dirty, doing dirty deeds. Well, mother's here, honey. Oh, wash, scrub, clean it up. We're going to clean it up. We're going to clean it up. Going to clean it up. I think it's necessary. You got to know about reads. You need to know where reading came from before you call yourself partaketh in the arts of reading, honey. Here come my favorite part. Oh, watch closely, Deborah. Watch closely, girl. Oh, yes, Deborah. Come on, baby. Trust, you're special. That's what you wanted, wasn't it, sis? You wanted a little clout. You wanted someone to pay attention to you. Your time has arrived. See, I don't just clean everybody up. I don't. Today's your day, Deborah. I'm going to clean you up. I'm going to clean you up. Going to clean it up. Going to clean it up. All right. So now I had to get myself into my cleaning mood. I had to get my broom out for you, Miss Deborah. So Let's talk. Let's really talk. So you decided you're watching the show in real time, just like we are. You see that on the show, Bravo made you look a whole full ass mess and a liar. Go on over to ShayTreasure.com, honey, and get your t-shirts, honey. Anything you can think of, honey. A read, a drag. I got it on a shirt. I just drag you one out, honey. But you, my dear, you's a lying bitch. You sat over there and lied on that man. Lied on that man. Not only Chris, but you try to come for Eddie, which is Wendy Osefo's husband as well. Said he was flirting with her. So basically, anybody that says hello to you, they flirting just outwardly at you. Is that it? No, girl, you're a liar. You're a liar. And Bravo played all the footage while you was running your mouth. And we sat and we laughed at you. Oh, how we laughed at you. Y'all go back and look at my review. I done already dragged her in the review. But then when you took over there to the Twitter or the Instagram or whichever one it was, because at this point, it's on both. And people laughing at you everywhere. And now you're being cleaned up. Girl, you decided you were going to read Candace. Miss Thing, you couldn't read Candace. Because this is something that I always tell people. An actual read is based in truth. There's nothing you can do with an actual read other than let it be what it be. You get in on the joke. Oh, yeah, you get in on the joke, or you shut the hell up. Now, the best thing for you to do, my dear, would have been to shut the hell on up. But Ashley ain't jumped down and tell you that. And obviously, nobody else around you told you, girl, you might want to leave that one alone. This was one of those, you don't even get in on the joke, girl. This was so dead on that you were supposed to just shut the hell up. Mm-hmm. You were supposed to shut up. And 7 days. We'd have stopped laughing at you probably around Wednesday had you shut your mouth. And then we'd be on to something else. But no, you jumped down here and what you thought you were doing, you literally went and got, she said that you look like a Sesame Street character. You took your simple ass down there and got on Instagram or Twitter or whatever, got on your social media and put yourself on screen with actual Sesame Street characters. Muppets. You put yourself right amongst the Muppets. All you did here, baby, you didn't dispel the read that because Candace hit you with an old nasty read because you do look like a Muppet, sis. You absolutely do look like a Muppet. All you did was prove Candace right and you gave the people visuals. I said, is she really this stupid? You literally took her read and provided visuals while you called yourself dispelling her read. Girl, no, sis. That's not how it's done. Real, actual good reads are based in truth. They are based in truth. And who here, let's just do it. We live. Who here says she don't look like a Muppet? Who here says that there's one person in this picture that don't go in this picture? Not nobody. Girl, you look just like them. Whatever that is, good or bad. I ain't saying that it's good or it's bad. Is it a good look? Is it a bad look? I ain't saying none of that. All I'm saying is it's a look. It's a specific type of look. Candace called out the specific look. The look was Sesame Street. And for me, I think Candace was dead on. You give me Sesame Street vibes, girl. It is what it is. And then when I say it, You went and put the visual to it like you was turning it. You didn't turn it. You helped it along. You helped it along. You didn't get in front of the 8-ball. You laid up underneath the pool table with your stupid ass. Absolute. That was an absolute good read. It was a good read. It's totally undeniable. And girl, the whole drag was, you're talking about this girl's husband wants you. And the truth of the matter is Deborah Williams, the truth of the matter, and I ain't no big Candace fan, so just know that. I am not the hugest Candace fan, but the facts are Candace's ass will make you a new Sunday face. So for you to even be coming at her, talking about her husband was wanting you and all this, and then you being shown to be a liar right there on television, and then you trying to, girl, you would have done best to just leave it alone. Leave it alone. I'm going to give you another example. Here's an example of a smart person who understands. They understand because she is one of us, one of the girls. She understands reading and dragging in depth, and that's Tamar Braxton. Tamar Braxton understands reading and dragging better than most, okay? When we said Tamar Braxton looked like Janice, oh yes, I said it. When we said that Tamar Braxton looked like Janice, Tamar Braxton did not come down here and say, no, I don't. No, I don't. I don't look like. She ain't try to come for nobody who said she looked like Janice. She ain't do nothing. Tamar acquiesced. She sat and she seen it. She knew it was a good read. She knew there wasn't nothing she could do about it. And she let it just go. It ain't never went away because it was just that damn good. Because Tamar didn't look like Janice. You know, love Janice, love Tamar. But it was a good read. It was a good read. You know, some things you just got to let it go. Tamar did not come and try to fight that read. She let that read live and she went on and moved on to the next thing because some things you just got to let them go. Sometimes you can get in on it, like I said. Sometimes you just got to let it do what it do and you leave it alone. You leave it alone. Just like when I said that Nene Leakes got her face done. Nene Leakes got her face done and turned into Tamar Braxton and act like we weren't supposed to notice. You ain't seen Nene come for me. You know Nene be watching. You know Nene be watching us and be hearing what we be saying. You ain't heard Nene say nothing about that face work. Nene went on with her new face and went on about her business because she couldn't get in front of it. Because the read was based in the truth. When the first time I seen Nene, I said, woo! I thought I was looking dead at Tamar. I thought I was looking at Tamar. And if it wasn't Tamar, it was damn sure Janice. You just got it. You let it be what it be. Now, let me tell you about one where you get in. See, where you can get in on the read when you don't take yourself that seriously and you can actually get in on the read is me. Oh, yeah. See, I don't mind throwing me under the bus while we at it. We talking, right? I told you I was going to throw the whole kitchen sink at you. Ain't no thing, because I'm down here on the internet. I'm constantly at it with somebody about something. When a raggedy whore sat down here and said to me in the midst of battle, RuPaul said no. What was I supposed to do? I could either shut the hell up and try to let it just go away, or I can actually get in on the joke. It was such a good spot on read that I had to literally go ahead and go on in with the read. Baby, it was a read. I did audition for RuPaul's Drag Race. I've done it 4 times. 4 times. And hell, I ain't been on the goddamn show yet. So did the whore lie on me? No, she didn't. RuPaul did say no. You know, now pay attention now, Deborah. I'm giving you some real shit here. Had I came down here and said No, he didn't. RuPaul didn't say no. Yet I ain't never been on the show. Then I'd be looking like you right now. Foolish. Thank you, Lady Lex. You say Deborah look a little grinchy. Me look like a handsome Squidward. See, y'all read nice. I ain't touching it. I ain't touching it. But it was a read. That right there is an excellent read. And I will forever laugh at that read. That is a read on me that will stand the test of time because he actually did say no. Him, Wow Presents, the whole shebang. RuPaul said no. I didn't make it on the show yet. Get into it. See what I mean? You either get in on the joke and it's a kiki because it was a kiki. Now, if you take yourself too serious, like you butthurt. You butthurt. You feeling some kind of way because she slayed you on Sunday evening. And it was quick and it was precise and it was to the point. And she broke that up. If she never get it right again, she got you, bitch. She got you just like that. Oh, got me, honey. She got me. I was right in the middle of bed. I said, oh, bitch got me. And I'm okay with it because that's how reading is done. And if somebody actually get a good read on you, you can't help but stop and say, oh, you got me, honey. You got me. You got me. So I'm really seeing show enough from last year. Lord have mercy. Thank you, Marty. So wait, I'm going to give y'all another one. I'll give you another one. Funny. Here's one. It's like getting to the point where it's like overused. It's like, okay, whatever. But it is funny. This is when you get in on the joke. You get in on the joke. You don't try to dispel it. You get in on it. Every time I get to argue with somebody, oh, you Uncle Fester. Am I supposed to jump down there? No, I don't. Am I supposed to get down there and do all that? Not duck tease. Lord, thank you, Angie. Now look, Uncle Fester. Am I not of a certain age? Am I not bald? Am I not bald? Am I not of a certain age? That shit is funny. It's funny. It's funny, and you have to laugh. What? I'm going to get down there and tell you, no. Child, bald and older. That's me. Get in on the joke. You know what I did? Boom. I showed up right down here on Halloween as Auntie Fester. Child, because the real tea is, yes, I'm bald. Yes, I'm of a certain age. And the truth of the matter is, if I put a light bulb in my mouth, it will light up. Okay? So that's the read. Ain't no need to sit and try to fight and argue and say it ain't so. Bald and older. Uncle Fester. Boom. Not a problem. I thought it was hilarious. And I didn't do Auntie Fester to dispel the read. No, I embraced the read. I thought the shit was hilarious. I think it's funny every time they say it. It's funny. Reads are based in truth. They only stick when there is some truth to it. It only sticks when there's some truth to it. And if you're sitting around taking yourself so seriously, you're never going to be able to do anything with an actual read other than, girl, I'm telling you, just acquiesce or just shut up. Just shut up. And in this instance, you probably should have just shut up, girl. Just shut on up. Just shut up. That shit's funny. And this was funny. But you really made a complete ass of yourself. And I think you should just leave this alone and let it go, sis. You do look like a Muppet. Period. Candace got you in the story. Stop lying on people's husband because all you thirsty. You're thirsty. You literally are a friend of the show. You allow someone to bring you in to attack a person. So you're a do girl. So we already don't respect you. We already don't respect you because you're a do girl. You were brought in to do what Ashley couldn't do. You know why Ashley brought you in? Because Candace drags Ashley. She drags her every time. She drags her every time she gets a chance. She drags her. She drags her husband. She drags her marriage. And why do Ashley get mad? Because everything she be saying be based in truth. That's why she be get mad. My grandmother used to say it all the time. It's the truth that hurts. It's the truth that don't nobody care about nobody telling no lie on you. Somebody telling a lie on you, do it really make you mad? It's irritating. It's irritating, and you can always dispel the lie. Say that's a lie. But when somebody hits you with your truth, baby, all you can do is either shut up or because you really can't fight back. You can't fight for the truth. Because like my grandma said, it's the truth that hurts. It's the truth that hurts. It's either going to hurt you or you're going to get in on it and be like, shit, that was pretty good. But that takes a specific type of person to be able to laugh at themselves and say, this hoe done got me, child. I am that specific type of person. If you get me good, you got me good. If you lie, I'm going to wreck you. I'll wreck you. But child, if you get a good read in on me, baby, I'm going to be the first one laughing. And it just is what it is. And I say, you should have just laughed, sis. You made a whole fool of yourself. And girl, we're going to continue watching. I hope you got something from this. Because, girl, I don't want to have to pull my broom out on you again now. Consider yourself cleaned up. Okay? Anyway, listen, you all. That's what I had to say. Child, it was definitely worth pulling the broom out for. This has been fun. This has been fun, but it is. Child, you know, I'm always for an old trip down memory lane, honey, especially when it's some funny shit. I don't even care if it's me, honey. If it's funny and it's a good read, because there's not very many good reads that actually floats around. There's a lot of corny stuff and a lot of stuff that don't make no sense, a lot of non-truths, but there has been some good reads that have floated through, and I think they all literally need to be praised. I live for one old nasty piece of read. Yes, I do. Listen, y'all be good.
James' Galaxy Note 10 Plus.
That's an Android for all of y'all at the back, honey. In the cheap seats. Just cleaning up. We just cleaning up. Deborah, get it together, girl. This ain't how you build clout. You'll never make it on a show like this. And the truth of the matter is, girl, Real Housewives wasn't made for Muppets. Child, shout out one time to the doggone Supremes, honey. Yes. They keep my chat right and tight. Yes, honey. One time for the Supremes. Deborah, learn from this. Learn from this.